place looks like?
This is fresh place, brown on one side, white on the other.
And this is a fish which is camouflage, so that gives you an idea.
Didn't work with these ones.
No. That is.
Here we go. What's this?
These are a bit of a bycatch, but
We are looking at a shelled thing here.
these are
Technical
scallops.
phrase. Scallops.
And it can jet past.
Give it for freedom.
Okay, you can do a 10-foot sort of pump in a few seconds quite rapidly.
It seems like a pretty clever old thing. Seems a shame to eat it.
Yeah, well, they're delicious. That's the problem.
After standing round his van for a bit, admiring his haul, we headed back to the water.
From where we're standing here, the shipping lane starts 4, maybe 5 miles out. The French have the up channel.
France is not far away, is it? The enemy is pretty close.
Can you smell the gauloise?
We must find some more cultural stereotypes, obviously. Tell me about the scallops, however you want to pronounce it. They cluster together. They like to have their friends around.
Yes, they live in kind of city communities, is the best way to describe it. So once you've found one scallop, chances are you're going to find his neighbours. And the essence of what a lot of the boats do is that once the dredges come up with fewer in, they then make a decision to leave that bed and find another bed. Because what that does is it leaves sufficient biomass of scallops to reproduce rather than clearing it, which is what I think the French fear from the Bay de Seine. And it is this sort of being generous to the environmental part of the fish and letting them have a chance to regroup and be there the next year.
And despite the fact that you've got a crate of scallops